Hello, welcome to the set of videos from past CSEC math exam papers. In this video, I'll show you how you can gain the maximum benefits from these tutorials. If you are like most students, you probably won't just want to watch the video and that's it and think that you understand the method used to solve the problem and that you'll be able to apply it whenever you're faced with a similar problem. Well, most students who believe that they suffer from the illusion of knowing. They think they know how to solve the problems, but come exam time, they get stuck, they freeze. Now, in order to gain the maximum benefit from these tutorials, I suggest that you use the symbols that I use on the screen to remind you. To gain the maximum benefit from these tutorials, you have to do the exercises. This symbols icon here, the pencil and ruler, take out your notebook, pause the video first, this symbol should remind you, you first have to pause the video. Take out your notebook, pen and paper, and attempt to solve the problem on your own first. Remember, try the problem on your own first. Work it out and then compare what you have done to what you will see displayed on your screen. Now, the CSEC examiners who design these questions to do certain things. First of all, they are designed to test your knowledge of certain things, certain concepts, certain principles, certain processes. For example, here's part of a problem that came in the past exam paper, 2007. This question is designed to test your knowledge of circles, parts of a circle, about some minor arc. If you don't know those things, you won't be able to solve the problem. If you don't know what is a sector of a circle, what is the meaning of this symbol here? That's the angle of a triangle, the angle MON, and so on. If you do not understand how to give your answer corrected 2 decimal places, you won't get the marks for it. And this part of the question carries 2 marks. If you don't understand the meaning of minor arc, MN, and the characteristics or features of a circle, you won't be able to solve this problem easily. So the next thing you need to do is apply the techniques I'm going to show you and develop a systematic, structured approach to solving problems. Most students stumble upon a way of solving a problem, and they use that method for every problem that they face. That's why they get low grades. Now, the first thing to do when you are faced with a problem, here are some questions you need to ask yourself. Let me minimize this here. You need to ask yourself questions. Do I understand the problem? Do I understand the terms used in the problem? Do I understand what's the meaning of the sector of a circle? Do I understand the symbols? Do I understand decimal places? What's the meaning of minor arc? You then need to ask yourself, what are the givens in the problem? What are the givens? The diagram is given there, and angle MON is given as 45 degrees. And ON, what is ON? Is equal to 15 centimeters. ON is what? From here, this 0 to N, what is it really? Is it the radius of the circle? Pi, what's pi? What's the meaning of the symbol here? Pi. What's the value? It's 3.14. You need to know these things. Ask yourself, what are the givens? What are the unknowns? The unknowns is the thing you need to find out. Calculate the length of the minor arc, the length. That's an unknown. The length of the arc is the unknown. What will it be measured in? Will it be measured in meters or centimeters or inches? You ask yourself, do I understand the problem? What are the givens? What are the unknowns? What are the operations? What are the operations involved? Calculate something. And then you ask yourself, have I seen a similar problem before? And try to recall that problem and try to apply the same principle and key concepts to this problem. Can I solve a part of the problem? It's a key part. Can I solve a part of the problem? 15 centimeters here. What is this the measure of? Is it this distance here? Is it this here? Or is it the length here? 15 centimeters. When you ask yourself questions like that, and I'll show you step by step how I apply it to the different problems. You solve a part of the problem, and then you'll be able to solve any problem using a structured approach, a clear-cut approach to solving math problems, CSEC math problems. You first ask yourself the questions, do I understand the problem? And so on. So remember, pause the video and attempt to solve the problem on your own first. Then you compare what you have done to what you've seen on your screen, and there you'll get the maximum benefits from this course.